Sandy, what do you have?
Hey Bruce, thanks. So just out of curiosity, how do you know if you get flagged for spam? Is there a way to tell?
Well, the way that most people know, and this is not proactive, but the way that most people know is your answer rate goes from 12% to 1% consistently. And most people will dial for months going, nobody answers the phone. And then they find out months and months later that they've been flagged as a potential spammer and nobody answers that. For me, I'm manually gonna call a friend or myself and see what it shows up as. So Verizon might categorize you as potential spam, while AT&T doesn't. And what are the other carriers? I don't really. There's three main carriers. So one may flag you as spam and another doesn't. So the biggest way to know is that your answer rates drop consistently. Hey, are you a real estate agent or an investor looking for a way to find consistent and motivated sellers? I want to invite you to take a look at the probate and estate niche with a free class that I hold every week. It's called Probate Foundations, and you can sign up for free over at www.probatemastery.com. Let's jump back to the training. There are days when I'll get 30% of my calls to answer, and there's other days where that it just changes to 1% to answer. Just because you're having a high or a low doesn't mean you are or are not on the spam list. It could just be that day's trend. But what I'm talking about is the consistency. 3 or 4 days in a row where you're getting like 1 or 2% to answer, you got to check that number. I do it by calling myself or calling other people. So T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, call someone with those different numbers and see how it shows up. Um, there are also ways to register your phone numbers. I've never done this. There's going to be people on this call that probably have. If anyone has, tell us how. You can register your numbers with the carriers, and once you're registered, your likelihood of getting flagged is much, much lower. I've never done that. I just change numbers when I start getting flagged. Anything else, Sandy?
No, that's it. I guess as you were describing all that stuff in my head, I was thinking, oh, is there a database? Because there's a list for everything.
Yep. Each carrier has their database,
Will
and you're gonna
have their own.
you're gonna want to go on there. It's been given to me. It just takes me too much
Is it
time. By the
public?
No, nope, it's not public.
Oh,
The databases probably are. Google would probably show you what the databases are, but they don't show the registered phone numbers that I know of. So there are ways to get registered with the carriers, and you probably won't get flagged as spam. But it's just more hassle than I've really wanted to do. Another thing, if you guys are using voice over IP numbers, there is a new rule from about a year and a half ago where you have to register the number with 10 DLC, the number 10 DLC. You register it, they will not let you text without being registered on those. So that's another reason that I don't do a ton of text messages is getting approved with a voice over IP to be able to text is not the easiest thing in the world. Our numbers are approved, but we had to submit each number 4, 5, 6 times to get them approved. It was not easy. So if I text, a lot of times I will use a cell phone and I just keep it. I kind of limit the number of texts that I send. If I'm using voice over IP, I'm probably not texting very many people.